Hi everyone, welcome back to Primary Pilates. Today we have a Lengthen and Strengthen class, and I think this is one of my favourite categories that will be on the app because it's the perfect mix of lengthening the muscles through stretches and also strengthening them as well. So it's sort of 50-50 throughout the class. You'll do maybe an equal amount of stretching as strength work. For this, I have 2 kg hand weights. You can go slightly lighter as well if you want to, but I wouldn't go heavier because the idea of the Lengthen and Strengthen classes is it's a gentle mood. So it's a gentle class. You will feel that you're working hard through the movements, but it's not intense. So it's intentional, focused movement. So a nice light set of dumbbells is perfect. And when you're ready, let's get started. We're standing in the center of our mat. We're going to have feet hip distance apart, and we're going to just slide those shoulders all the way up to the ears as we inhale, sliding them back as we exhale. Nice and slow here. We're feeling a little bit taller each time we exhale as we slide the shoulder blades down our back. So already starting with our intentional movement. Really focus in on the upper back here, the shoulders. Tune into how nice this feels. 2 more. Brilliant. We're going to rest in center. Taking that right arm, we're going to reach all the way up. Lovely side bend here, keeping gaze and chest forwards. Once you're in that bend, take a nice inhale. As we exhale, so you can sink a little bit deeper, an extra little inch into that stretch. Taking another inhale. Exhale, slowly coming back to center. Obliques are helping us to come up. We'll go again, opposite side. Inhale. Exhale, reaching the left arm this time, sliding the right hand down the outside of the right leg. Once you're here, let's take an inhale. Exhale, sink a little deeper. Inhale. Exhale, back to center. Lovely. 1 more each side. Perfect example of a move that incorporates length and strength. So we should feel so much longer already. Imagine those fingertips are being pulled an extra few centimeters, and then you're using the strength in your obliques to bring us back up to center. Well done. We're bringing both hands in front of our tummy. Light little touch with the fingertips here. Let's lift up overhead, tap. And bringing down, tapping in front of the tummy, up overhead. This time we come down, we're tapping behind your bottom. Overhead, in front of your tummy, and behind your bottom. So we're going to stay here for a few more, again, focusing in on the intentional movement. Where do you feel this? You should feel the movement through the shoulder joint, through the shoulder blades, the lats. Imagining each time those fingertips reach overhead, we're reaching a little bit taller. Last time. And back in center. Brilliant work, well done. We are going to take our light hand weights and we're going to come back to this standing position here. Keeping that hip distance stance, 1 weight in each hand. Let's bring that right hand to the outside of the head or the temple. We're going to slide down into our side bend. And then squeezing those obliques to bring us back up. Brilliant, we'll go again. Nice and slow and controlled coming down. Powerful coming back up. That right shoulder is working hard here. Just keeping that dumbbell in place. This is that exact movement where I often say that it's as if you're in a toaster or standing between two panes of glass. So we can only go to side. We can't lean forwards or back. We're going to add, next time we're down, let's reach that right arm. Back to the temple and up to standing. Brilliant. Slide, reach, back and center. So we're getting a lovely stretch down the right side here, reaching that arm, but then it's so strong to pull us back up. We've got 2 more this side. And last time. Brilliant. Let's rest that right hand down. We're going to go straight into it on the other side. So just holding the weight in the left hand at our left temple, and we're just sliding the right hand down. We don't have to do our reach yet. We'll do a few reps here just with our side bend. This is the type of exercise that you'll definitely feel it tomorrow. Okay, let's start to add that reach when we're down. Such control here as well required. We have 3 more. Keep this nice controlled pace. Last 2. And 1 more. And up to center. Oh my goodness. Roll those shoulders. Brilliant work, well done. I already feel like I've been stretched out and we're only after starting. So hopefully you're feeling it too. We're getting stuck into the rest of the class now. I have my phone here to keep me on track. Usually when I'm recording online, I don't have my phone. I try to memorize the class because when you see a class online, it just seems to flow very seamlessly. But I had a realization, when I'm teaching in person, I have my class plan accessible to me. I obviously don't have to read off it, but I have it there that I can just go and check to keep an eye, make sure I don't forget to repeat anything or miss a flow. So I don't know why I don't let myself use it for the online classes as well. So I do have it here just to keep me on check. Heaven forbid we would miss a section or we'd forget to repeat a section on the other side. So we are coming to standing in center. We're going to go into our little squat section. So feet just wider than hip distance. Hands just at the chest, holding your weights. We're going to squat down, so sitting that bottom back. Check your knees. Once you're here, right hand reaches towards left foot, back to center and up. We'll squat, this time left hand towards right foot, back to center and standing. That's our move. Each time we come down, changing which hand is reaching to the opposite foot. So bringing a little bit of length into our squat by reaching that arm. And we're going to add a few more layers to this one. Oh, I forgot to squat, then reach. I was nearly doing both at the same time. Next time we're in center, we're going to come up onto tippy toes, squat, reach, center, tippy toes. So slow down your pace. It doesn't have to be intense. And again, we're adding, when we're on tippy toes, reaching hands to the ceiling and down. Reach, center, tippy toes, ceiling. Trying to remember each little piece. Squat, reach, up to standing. Squat, reach, up to standing. Whew. One more each side. Last time. Holding up just for tippy toes and shoulder press. In 2, we're holding up, so stay high. Brilliant. Arms out to a T and up. Challenging the balance. Feeling tall, feeling stable and steady. Shoulders feeling strong. Last 2. Keeping arms overhead, rest the feet down. Well done. And rest the hands down. Brilliant work. Roll out those shoulders. Okay, we're coming back to our squat position. We're going to squat, standing, bicep curl, squat. So each time we're up and standing, little bicep curl. We're really getting our money's worth out of our squats today. Keeping those elbows in against the waist so the upper part of the arm doesn't move. Lovely. We're going to add, after our bicep, we're going to have a little hinge, so hinge those hips. Let's send those triceps back. Little kick back, up to standing, squat, bicep. Hold here, hinge those hips, kick those arms back, squeezing the triceps when we're back. Holding just for a second when you're back in that tricep kick. Brilliant. We've one more squat, one more bicep, and then we're going to hold our hinge. Turn side on so you can see, keeping those elbows glued, kicking those hands back and in. Glutes are switched on to protect the lower back. Nice straight line from neck to tailbone. Body isn't rocking. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and the sun is coming out for our last one. Whoo, and up. Really good, well done. Let's shake it out. Okay, oh, it's so lovely again. It was literally torrential rain there when I started filming. It was so dark I had to pull the voile back to let a little bit of natural light in, but now it's lovely. Sun is back for us. Okay, we're staying in standing, keeping a weight in both hands, working those shoulders again. When you're ready, starting with hands just in front, soft bend in the elbows. Out to our T and in. Just be careful when you're bringing those arms up. They're just coming to shoulder height. They're not coming up here. Okay, so just to shoulder height. And down. 3, 2, 1. We're going into our frontal. So for this one, I like to ground the feet into the mat. Little soft bend in the knees, just to stop the body from moving or swaying as we're doing these ones. Palms are facing the floor. Core switches on. As soon as we're lifting those arms up, you'll feel that deep core have to go, oh, hello, I'm here to help. Last 4, 3. You'll notice I'm pausing slightly when I'm up. Pause. Pause. Brilliant, well done. And roll it out. Okay, our last one here. We are starting in front of the tummy. We're bringing arms up overhead. Nice big circle, they'll tap. And back down, tap. So palms are facing away from us for this full circle. Again, you can have a soft bend in the elbows. I promise there is more length coming in the form of stretching. We've been very strength focused for the last few minutes. Last 2. We've 1 more. And rest. Roll shoulders. We're nearly there. We're on to our last section. We're flying it. Okay, let's bring those arms back up overhead. Oh my God, the shoulders are giving out now. Really steady, slow marches. Bringing one knee up. Nice and gentle, returning the foot down. Opposite knee. So we're going to do a few here, and then we're going to just pause to do one side. We really focus in on one side and then repeat it on the other. Oh my goodness, my shoulders are giving out. I think I might have to drop these weights. Okay, we're going to stay going just with that left leg. Sorry, I'm going to roll those shoulders. Whew. So arms are staying up. We're bringing that left knee up and tap. Up and tap. Nice and gentle on the mat as we tap. Two, 1. This time when we're coming down, we're going to tap to the side. Up. I'm going to have to drop these weights. Ooh. Keeping the arms up. So by coming out to the side with that tap, challenging the balance. Making that left leg feel lovely and long, pointy toes. Two more. Last one. Hold that leg out, hands to the waist. If you have those dumbbells, you can feel free to keep your arms overhead. Will be quite challenging. We're going to keep that left foot really light, really pointy on the mat. We're going to drive that knee up, send it out without touching the mat. Little kick to the side and back up. Send it out, Little kick and up. Ooh, that right leg is so strong. Last two of this one, then we're holding that left leg out. Whoops, I'm gonna lose my balance. My right foot is starting to cramp. Okay, I need to shake out my right leg. Ooh. Meet me here, soft bend in the right knee, left leg is long. We're just lifting, tapping, really gently tapping down. Body doesn't move too much. Don't let it press too far to the right. 3, 2, 1. Whoops. And back in center. Okay, shake everything out. Brilliant. Really good control here. We're going to repeat it on the other side. So I'm going to try my weights again, just for our first marches. So arms are overhead, just the right knee coming up, tapping down nice and gentle. So we have a soft bend in the right leg, keeping us steady. Lower core getting some work here each time we drive that knee up. Okay, let's start to send that right leg out long and in. Finding length through the toes of that right foot. Brilliant. Last two. And then I'm dropping my weights. Okay, I'm bringing hands to waist. Excellent. We're driving up, sending out. We're not resting that right foot down. Cramping my left foot. Let's send a little kick with that right leg as well. So we'll drive up, out, kick, up. So find a point to focus on. I'm not going to say much else because I'm trying to concentrate. 2 more. Then we're holding that right leg out. Anyone else feeling this in their hips? Or is that just the run that I did this morning? Okay, we're nearly there. Stop giving out, Claire. Nice and controlled in the left leg. So nice little bend. Right leg is really long. We're lifting and tap. Lift, tap. Outside of that right glute and hip is getting targeted here. Last 3, 2, 1, and rest down. Thank goodness. Oh my goodness. Right. Are we done? Yes, we are. Thank goodness. Let's come to the end of our mat. We're going to step feet wide either side of our mat, bringing hands up as we inhale. Exhale, tuck chin to chest, bending the knees, folding down, and we're going to hang here. And you're just going to sway from side to side. Oh my God, my hamstrings are broken. Not from this class, just from my own exercise. Okay, we're coming to center. You're going to walk those hands all the way out, coming to your high plank. Lovely. From here, we're going to just press both heels back to the mat. your bottom will stick up slightly. We're not into downward dog, we're just trying to get a little calf stretch, and then back into our high plank. Pressing the heels back to the mat. High plank. Brilliant. Getting length through those calf muscles. And then nice and strong in the shoulders and the core. Next time you come into that high plank, drop the legs down, gaze comes up. Well done. I'm going to step my hands slightly out in front, lowering those hips, lowering the forearms, facing the mat. Inhale, exhale, pressing those hands into the mat, lifting up. We want to keep hips down for this. And return. So we're finding length in our spine, but again, shoulders are working hard. As you're coming up, you're like you're rolling a marble under your nose to the top of the mat. Then start your lift up. When we return, get that marble at the top of the mat, roll it back in. And again, rolling the marble with your nose to the top of the mat, then press up and back. Brilliant. Let's curl the toes. We're going to press up into our high plank. We're going to bring that left leg up between the hands. Coming into a pigeon pose variation. So you can stay up on high arms. You can have more of a focus on the right hip here if you want to. Or what I actually like for the pigeon pose is the stretch we're getting in the left side. So the left glute, the left hamstring, even a little bit of the inner thigh on the left leg. So I like to use this position to just have a little rock from side to side to get nice and deep into the left glute and left leg. And we're still keeping that right hip open. And if you want to hold static, you can bring hands under the forehead and rest down. Whatever feels nicer for you here. And bringing the hands back, we're going to curl the right toes back to our high plank. Let's bring that right knee up. And again, settle yourself into this pigeon pose. I'm rocking from side to side just to get nice and deep into the right glute. Brilliant. And when you're ready, sitting on your bottom, let's bring those legs out in front. Okay, we are going to be nice and tall in our seated position here. Legs are long, arms in front. Take a nice inhale. Exhale, rolling back, finding that C curve in the spine. Let yourself come all the way down, arms overhead. Rest here, take an inhale, lower back arches away from the mat. Exhale, ready to roll back up, using the core to pull us up. Try not to let the shoulder blades help. Reaching forward over the toes. And back to center. Let's roll those shoulders. We'll go again. Inhale. Exhale. Back into that C curve like someone's punching you in the tummy. Nice and controlled all the way down. Reaching those arms overhead. Lovely abdominal stretch. Exhale. Rolling back up. if that's too challenging, you can have a bend in the knees to help with that roll up. Nicely stacked in center before we go back. Finding length in the arms and the fingertips as we're reaching away. So can we reach a little bit further over those toes each time we come up. Last time, nice and tall. Folding an extra inch for the last stretch. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Well done. Let's come to sitting in center. Really great class. I hope you enjoyed it and feel better for having done it. We're going to finish here sitting whatever way is comfortable for you. And we're just going to try and get an extra little bit of length through our neck and shoulders here before we go. So inhale, shoulders coming up. Exhale down. 2 more. Back in center. You're going to drop right ear to right shoulder, gently pressing the right hand on the outside of the head, so the left side. Back to center, dropping left ear towards left shoulder, right hand gently pressing down. And back to center. And that is you done. Thank you so much for joining me for today's Lengthen and Strengthen class. It is the first of many, so feel free to keep an eye on the next few classes that will be added over the next few weeks.